What is up, people on the internet? JQL here, back with another video. In today's video, I have another custom LEGO video on my custom LEGO minifigures from Avengers Endgame. Yeah, there's a lot of characters missing, and I'll explain that in just a second. But first off, please do not leave spoilers down in the comments down below. I am seeing the movie literally the day after it's released. I got my tickets already. I'm really hyped, and it would just be a shame to ruin the movie. You know, something this big for everyone else. So please do not spoil anything. So here in this video, I have a version 2/3 of Thor, kind of. He's kind of a stand-in, but I did kind of remake him a little bit. I got the new Captain America suit and the new Iron Man Mark 85 custom. So yeah, you're probably wondering, where's all the other characters? Well, I was gonna make another Ant-Man figure, but you know, Ant-Man, I already made him, so and he wears the same suit pretty much. And I also wanted to make Ronin, which I did pretty much finish. I just never got the hood in, and same thing with Black Widow. I never got the hairpiece in. War Machine, I really didn't feel like making another Iron Man suit because, well, that would have taken too long. And Captain Marvel, I finished making her for her Captain Marvel movie, but I never bothered making that video, and she has a new outfit in Endgame, so I guess, I'll show you guys what they look like later in the video. And also, the Hulk, just the Hulk. I don't really think I need to make another big fig. What else? Nebula, Rocket, the other characters I just didn't want to make, to be honest. I'm kind of, I'm not exactly lacking motivation, but I kind of am right now. I've also been really busy with life in general. And what else? Oh yeah, Quantum Realm suits. Really don't care for those, to be honest. Think they're gonna be, they're okay. I don't really care too much for them, so that's why I didn't make them. So anyway, without further ado, let's just get started with this video. Alright, here is Steve Rogers in probably, well, definitely his last Captain America suit we'll see in the movies. And wow, it's really insane to think that we're not going to see a lot of the characters after this movie. So yeah, what did I do for the helmet? Like most people, I used the flash cowl. I know people are probably burned out seeing that, but I did a couple things differently. I cut out the little side thing here and made room, because that's the way his thing is shaped. And I also sculpted the curved part out of Procreate back there. If you don't know what Procreate is, it's an air dry clay. You guys pretty much know what it is at this point. I also did have to modify the front of the mask a little bit, so that way it completes the shape of the sides right there. And it is removable, however, the straps are not. I did sculpt the straps to make them 3D, but for the most part, they're not removable. Well, they aren't removable, period. So, yeah, the eyes are actually not painted. I can't remember what head those eyes came from, but, I just found it, and so I just used it. And I also painted on the mouth, though, which I think looks pretty good. And I also sculpted the A out of Procreate and then painted the side of the helmet, including the wings right there. The shield is just a standard shield. I just painted metallic white and the metallic blue on it. So removing that real quick, and see the shoulders are also sculpted, and I painted the Avengers logos on both sides. They're decent, not the best or anything, and it's really hard to tell with the lighting. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it. And now the torso, I did sculpt the scales, which I was really excited about because I think the scales will look really, really cool on Captain America. So what I did, I just basically put some Procreate on there and then sculpted, or well, indented it using an X-Acto knife, all the scales on there, including the arms. And then I also decided to dry brush it in gunmetal, which it looks, so that way it stands out and looks a lot shinier. With this, because, the scales are actually supposed to be a different shade of blue, so I decided to do that, and I think it turned out really great. I think I really like how it turned out, and I also did sculpt on the star, by the way. I sculpted on the straps, you see, it goes all around the figure, including the back, and the back is fully painted. Not the best paint I've ever, not the best back I've ever painted. And the arms fully painted as well, and I did also paint a lighter blue highlight all around the figure because, it makes it stand out more and it adds more detail to it. And the legs are fully painted, the belt fully sculpted, then painted, and the torso, of course, is fully sculpted and painted at the same time. So yeah, overall, really happy with this Captain America figure. It's my favorite Captain America I've ever made. Is it the most unique? No, but, for the most part, I really like it. I also did sculpt on the glove tops, by the way. So yeah, overall, really happy with this figure, and it's really sad to say this might be my last Captain America figure I ever make. Alright, here we have the Iron Man Mark 85. Now, walking, like, I never really thought we were gonna get a different Iron Man suit. I thought he was gonna wear the Mark 50 again, to be honest. But then we saw this, and at first I was like, that design's eh. But after painting it and making the figure, and staring at the photos, for I don't know how long, but the design started growing on me. You know, there were a lot of Mark 50 parts of it that were similar to the Mark 50, so it wasn't that hard to make since I already make the Mark 50 already. I actually used a base sculpt for the torso that I was gonna make a Mark 50 version 2 of, but I never did that, so I kind of just reused it for this figure instead. So for the most part, this figure is entirely sculpted by me using Procreate. I did the same thing I did with my Mark 50. I just sculpted as little as possible on the arms and the torso. And yeah, and then I proceeded to paint everything in my own metallic red, which looks pink, I know, but it's the best I can do. Then I fully painted the legs, which turned out actually a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. So there you go. There's not a ton of detail on the sides, or at least up here. But for the most part, it's pretty detailed, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. One of my favorite Iron Man figures I've made recently. I haven't made too many recently, actually. So the helmet is actually a Iron Man helmet. I just modified it. It is removable, but it cannot. The face mask cannot flip. And I just used the standard 2013 Iron Man 3 Tony Stark head. I just painted the neck red, and I also, sanded the sides a lot, and yeah, modified the helmet a little bit. But for the most part, it looks okay. I think I could have done the helmet a little bit better. I didn't want to sculpt it, though, so yeah. Overall, pretty happy with this figure. There's really not much else to say. I guess I'll give you one last look. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Iron Man. Okay, here we have Thor. There's really not much different. All I did was repaint the torso a bit, repaint the legs, and painted some more detail on Stormbreaker, which I could update. I could make it a little better, but for the most part, considering I made this in like less than a day, it looks pretty good for Stormbreaker. I know it's not 100% accurate, but I don't really care. I think it looks fine the way it is. So yeah, overall, that's pretty much it. Everything else about Thor is the same. not much else. So it's pretty much a stand-in. The legs, they're different. The torso's different. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for Thor. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, and if you like what you see in this video, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, so I will be notified for my next video whenever that comes out. And also, you can follow me on my Instagram and Flickr. Both links are in the description below. I do post my figures there before I post them here, and I also do post work in progress photos of my figures there too. Lately, I haven't really been active on anything. It's just been really busy, so there are going to be times where I'm not as active, but for the most part, I will be posting everything on my Instagram and Flickr. Mostly Instagram, though, because Flickr's kind of dying. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys are excited for Endgame, like I am. I'm pretty sure you are, if you're watching the video. But yeah, so excited. I honestly expected to have more figures in this video. But, because originally I wanted to have the main Avengers, but unfortunately, that didn't exactly work out. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys can understand why I didn't make any other characters. So, I guess without further ado, I can just end this video, because I'm kind of rambling on. It's been a while since I recorded the video, so kind of out of practice. But anyway, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever video I'll be, and I'll see you guys next time.